What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Energon, and today we're going to be taking a look at another Aerialbot. We're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Aerialbot Air Raid from Age of the Primes, and this is one of 5 to fully combine to Superion. Very excited about this guy. Found this at my local Walmart. Very, very excited to have 2 of these guys in hand. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, shall we? So great artwork on the packaging for Air Raid. We got him in plane mode and in robot mode. You got Age of the Primes, Aerialbot, Air Raid, some Hasbro branding. Does transform in 17 steps, so pretty easy to transform. 1 of 5 for Superion. Over here, we get a nice shot of Superion. Collect to combine. 1 out of 5. Age of the Primes, Air Raid. Going on over to the back, we get some more shots of Air Raid in alt mode and in robot mode. Collect to combine. On this side, you have all the till all are one primes, Transformers Age of the Primes. He is a deluxe class, and at the bottom you don't get much. Barcode up top, Aerialbot, Air Raid, Takara Tomy. So up close and personal with Air Raid, another fantastic little guy. Definitely liking this lineup of the Aerialbots, and taking a look at his head sculpt, looking very, very nice with this silver dome for the head and a nice blue eyes. A little bit of a gray face paint for the face, and going on over the head with some white completely filled in from front to back. Going on over to the top, you get that nice silver chrome dome on his head, looking really nice. You get the Autobot symbol right smack dab in the middle. Some nice red over here, not painted, just regular red and white plastic. And I believe the only paint that's on here is going to be this white on the wings and this gray over here on the tail fins. Other than that, it's mostly comprised of white, red, and black plastic. A little bit of red down here for the feet. Taking a look at the arms, a little bit hollowness on the side of the arms, but not too much to cry about. The detail on there, a little bit molded detail on the arms. And taking a look at the legs and the waist right here, another little piece of white paint right there in the middle. And the legs are going to be white with some black up here. I believe this should be white, but they're doing this in the black. Going on over to the leg, nice detailing over here for the bottom of the feet and the legs. On the side, filled in completely over here, except for the thighs. A little bit of hollowness right there. And taking a look at the back right here, you get pretty much the whole airplane mode on the back of Air Raid. And then going on over to the feet, these rear fins are considered as an accessory. They are packaged separately. You gotta just put them on there with the port and then flip them around when you transform him. And going on over to the back, you get the nose cone on the back cockpit and some nice Autobot symbols on the wings. Kind of wish they were a little bit brighter since they sort of tend to disappear a little bit. Going on over to the back of the legs, done really nicely and filled in. Here's a side profile of Air Raid, back profile, and front profile. He does come with 2 blasters, so pretty simple when it comes down to his accessories. Pretty simple blasters. They are completely identical, done in black plastic, no paint here. And yeah, he can wield these in his hand. There are no ports on the side of the arm, so it's going to be just the hand. And again, the hands aren't painted. They are going to be white. Kind of wish they were painted black, sort of like a Slingshot, but it is what it is. And you can store the weapons over here on the wings, just like so. And that's where they will go for alt mode as well. So going on over articulation of this guy. So the head is on the ball joint, can't look up, and can do all of that. I don't know. I think this is for his combined mode. Is his head is going to go all the way back, if I'm not mistaken, because this whole piece just sort of comes up. So I'm guessing that his head will go all the way back, and then this piece will unlock, just like so, and drop down for combined mode. So this might be for combined mode. His head is going to flip back just like so, and then everything is going to get a little bit more compact. But you have that movement there if you want to do a little bit more of a looking up motion. Can look down only that much, a little bit of side to side, and can go all the way around. The arms can go all the way around. If you move the wing out of the way, you do get bicep rotation, and you get a little over 90-degree bend at the bicep. And then you also get this in for transformation for the wrist. No rotation at the wrist. You get waist rotation, which is quite nice. Legs can kick up that far. Can do the full splits and can kick back that far. You get thigh rotation and about 90-degree bend at the knee. And you also get some ankle tiltage as well. So really, really nice when it comes down to articulation for air raid. So doing a quick comparison with air raid. So here we got air raid, and then here we got Slingshot, two of the aerial bots that are coming along nicely. Next, we're going to be doing Transformers 1 Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Next video coming up on this guy, by the way. So make sure you guys are subscribed to check that out. So yeah, Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee from Transformers 1. Here we got the Earthrise, or the Transformers Coordination Starscream. And finally, here we got a little G1 reissue of Starscream. And yeah, this is going to be very, very cool. Same type of jet, which is why I'm comparing them. Same type of jet, which is why I'm comparing Starscream to air raid, is because I think it's an F-15. So yeah, there is G1 Starscream. So going on over transformation, very easy to transform this guy. So pretty much going to just make sure the legs are straight. And as far as the hands go, or the arms go, just make sure they are completely straight as well. You're going to knock in the wrist. And then you're going to get this port on the side of the arm that's going to go right onto that peg on his waist. And that's just going to peg in pretty easily. And there you go for the top part. Now for the head, you're pretty much going to rotate that around. You're going to bring this whole nose cone out and sort of flip it over. You're going to get some tabs over here that are going to go right on top of his shoulders. And that's going to snap into place just like that. Wings are going to stay in place. You're going to come on over to the bottom of his feet. And you're going to flip these out and flip the feet back. You're going to get some tabs. You're going to go right into there. Close those up. And then now, which is a little hard on my copy, is to unsnap the back of the legs, which is going to be right here, and can be a little hard. Once you got that done, you're going to go and snap them together, and it's all going to close in on each other. Bend at this joint, not at this joint. And the feet are going to come down, and they are going to peg into these tabs right here, right on the shin. And the arms came undone a little bit. Just going ahead and fix those, plug those back in. Just like that. Then we're going to want to flip down the tail fins and flip these around. Just like that. And there you go for the Aerialbot Air Raid. And yeah, there you go for Transformers Aerialbot Air Raid. Looking really, really nice in a nice jet mode. I do like the black. But as you can see right here, all of this kibble at the bottom, definitely unsightly. I think Slingshot transforms a lot better. Going on over to some of the detail, you get some white paint on the wings, some nice silver for the cockpit. You do have a landing gear down here, which is going to be in his chest that folds out, and that will allow him to sit. And yeah, going on over to the top, some nice paneling. Looks really, really good. And then going on the back, you do get some thrusters on the back. But then again, like I said, the bottom, absolute mess with these feet just hanging on the bottom. Definitely do not like that. You get some nice gray on the back fins, which looks really, really good. Here he is up top, side, front, and back, and bottom. All right, so here we got some comparisons with them in alt mode. So here we got Slingshot and we got Air Raid. So really, really nice looking jet mode. I definitely prefer the Harrier mode on Slingshot, especially since the kibble on the bottom just cleans up a lot nicer than Air Raid. As you can see right here, more of a sleeker jet on Slingshot than on Air Raid. It just looks really, really nice. But here they are side by side. The two Aerialbots coming together quite nicely. And here we got the Earthrise Coordination Starscream right here. Again, same type of jet, looks like it. And yeah, just a lot bigger, but as you can see, these are going to be deluxe classes. This is a Voyager class, but still pretty good when it comes down to the details. And here we got the G1 Starscream, just because there you go for that size comparison. G1 Starscream next to the Aerialbot Air Raid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Transformers Age of the Primes Aerialbot Air Raid. Very, very nice figure. I'm excited to see the whole Superion lineup just come together. It's going to be very, very fantastic. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to Prime Energon, I really, really think you should. And that way you don't miss out on future videos, just like we got Bumblebee coming up as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I will see you next time here on Prime Energon. Peace.